Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and this is another unboxing video, and it's a very exciting one, guys, because what we have here is the War of the Rohirrim Battle of Osgiliath. Hopefully the blue screen's not getting rid of that in there for you. This is the new starter set for the Middle-earth strategy battle game by Games Workshop, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's currently Friday. It's being released tomorrow. I got to get it early from my local, or actually I got it sent early, which is kind of cool. So hopefully this video is going out straight away. I'm hoping it is. We'll see. Yeah, very exciting day, and it's very hard to express how the emotions that I'm feeling right now. It's a lot to take in, to be honest. And there's a few things that I want to go over before we actually get into the unboxing. So I might put a timestamp into YouTube. If you guys just want to get to the unboxing, get to my review. That was a bit loud. I'll put it in the timestamp in the description so you guys can just get to it. But I just want to talk a bit first of why this is so meaningful, I guess. I mean, honestly, this is the first. Look at the back of the box. It's all new stuff. These are the first plastic warrior models, if you don't count the elf banner bearer that came with Elrond, in over 10 years. It was the Mirkwood Rangers and the Palace Guards from the Desolation of Smaug release in 2013/2014. Those were the last plastic troops that were ever got released. So it's very exciting, and I think it just shows to show what GW has been doing recently for Middle-earth, with all the new plastic stuff and everything that's coming out with the new movies and stuff. Who knows what else could be coming in the future. I do want to say before I get started with this, guys, is that I will be doing a giveaway for Patreons and YouTube channel members. So if you guys would like to win a copy of Battle of Edoras, it'll be lasting until December 31st, so until New Year's Eve. If you guys sign up to be a patron, because I have just also launched a Patreon account, so if you guys do want to support the channel a bit further, so we can do a lot more content, and bigger and better content in the future, you guys can, the links in the description for Patreon and for YouTube channel members. Anyone who's already a channel member or a Patreon at the time of 31st of December, or anyone who signs up now, even at the lowest tier, you'll get entered into a draw to win the I want to keep saying Battle of Osgiliath. It's not Battle of Osgiliath. That was the last one. Battle of Edoras box set. Like I said, it's currently Friday. What is it? Friday the 13th. Oh, that's kind of scary. I'm actually seeing the movie on Sunday. I'm very excited. It's getting closer. Of course, it's the first Lord of the Rings movie that we've seen in the cinema. I think that's the big thing about it, is that we're actually seeing it in the cinema. And it's not just like a TV series on TV like Amazon or anything like that. It's actually in the cinema itself. I think that's really what's got me more excited, because I haven't been to the cinema in a long time. So like I said, there's a lot of emotions going through right now at the moment, which I'm really very excited about. I also picked up Armies of the Hobbit, which is awesome, and Armies of Lord of the Rings. I will be going through will be doing multiple videos of this, guys. Do take care that they might take a while. They might take a while to get out, because it's currently the middle of summer here in Australia. It's currently the busiest season for me here, for where I work. If you guys don't know, I'm a chef, and people really want to eat during summer. It's the busiest time of the year. It's very strange, but I will be getting videos out just covering everything that's in those books, covering everything that's in the Battle of Edoras, including breakdowns, reviews, as well as how-tos as well. I really want to do videos of for people who are entering the hobby, people who are entering SBG as a whole, or even just entering this type of hobby in general, like tabletop or war game. They go to the films, they go see the film, and then they maybe see this online or something, and want to see what it's all about. I do want to do videos on how to get into that easily, and easily and accessibly as possible. So I will be doing videos on that as well. So hopefully you guys go on to enjoy that. Of course, if you guys have been in the hobby for a long time, you probably won't get much out of it, but hopefully it still will be entertaining for you guys, because I will be covering that series around this new box set, and how to go forward with it as well. But yeah, I think there's not too much to say. I'm going to be doing the unboxing, showing you guys telling you guys my review, my first reactions and thoughts about it. I don't expect to be building anything during this one because I do have plans, like I said, for videos on that. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. But yeah, let's get straight into the unboxing, guys. I am very, 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 very excited. All right, here we go, guys. Here we have it, the War of the Rohirrim, Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim, Battle of Edoras. It is finally here, guys. As you guys can probably tell in my voice, I am very, very excited to get this open for you guys. So I know you guys probably seen a lot of unboxings of this already, but I thought I'd get my reactions, my first thoughts, because all I've done here is I've just cut the seals. I haven't even opened the box yet, so you guys are literally gonna get my first thoughts and reactions to it. And oh, what a time to be alive, guys. What a time to be alive. So we have beautiful art here. We also have on the sides some beautiful art as well. This is actually, this one in particular is actually in the visual companion, so that's really nice to see. And we turn over on the back, we see everything that we're going to be getting in this box. As you guys can see, we've got the two different forces here, 24 Warriors of Rohan, 24 Hill Tribesmen, as they've been called, all Warriors of Dunland, not Warriors of Dunland, Wildmen of Dunland. We also get Wolf and General Targ, both footed mounted, and Halath and Hammer footed mounted, as well as the rule book, the scenario profile and instruction guide, range ruler, two sets of six D6 sided dice, and two of the Rohan house kits, as well as the playmat and a quick reference sheet, which is very, very cool. Yeah, absolutely nice, really nice quality, as we expect from GW these days as well. So that's really cool. So we're gonna open it up, and as I said before, guys, she's quite heavy as well. And I think I forgot to do one piece. Let me just, oh no, we got it. It was just a little bit stuck. That's okay. So here we go. Oh. She's quite stuck in it, and there we go, guys. There we go. Oh, it's got to be done, guys. Oh, smells so good. Smells so freaking good. As you guys can see, we are greeted with a pile of plastic crap. As you guys can see on the side as well, we have some images of the models, so nice for painting reference as well. And there we have the evil heroes as well. As you guys can see, so first of all, we have, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. We have some bases, so you're going to have a couple of 40 mils, and the rest going to be 25s, because that's all you're going to need, so nice to see that there. We also have a range ruler, and what's really cool about this is that this is the one that came in the Hobbit Escape from Goblin Town starter set, so nice to see they're still reusing them. They must have a lot of these left over if they can do this, but really nice. Literally everything you need to get started in this box, guys. As I said before, I will be doing other videos of helping new players to get into the game somewhat. So again, this is a really nice way to get into the game. Again, if you're not a Rohan or a Dunland player, then it's probably not the best way to get through. But it's always nice to build up the collection. And for people who are just starting in Middle Earth as well, do not expect to be all the models to be like the models in this set. Most of them are like one or two pieces and kind of push fit kind of thing. But yeah, you basically get everything in the box except for like clippers and glue and that kind of stuff. So everything that you need to start playing is in this box. So that's nice. So nice to see them return. And then we get into the juicy stuff, guys. So I think we'll start off with the Rohan Warriors, and we'll have a look at the Sprue a little bit later on as well. But as you guys can see, absolutely beautiful looking sculpt. I might even zoom in there for you guys. Absolutely beautiful looking sculpts. The detail on these guys are absolutely astounding. Now, of course, they are multi-part kits, so they are going to take a bit longer to build than your average Warrior of Rohan Sprue these days. As you guys can see, lots of different pieces. Most of them are, I don't know, six pieces or so. You got separate weapons, separate shields, separate cloaks, separate bodies, separate arms, that kind of stuff. Very, very, very nice to see. So this is a sprue of 12. And what's really nice is that they're all separated together. So we have the 4 spears on this side, we have the 4 hand weapons on this side, and the 4 bows on this side. So nice and easy to, like when you're building these guys, it's going to be nice and easy to sort that out, which is nice. So there we go. That is the Warriors of Rohan. Again, we get 2 sprues worth of that. Then we come into the Healed Tribesman. Again, a very much multi-part kit. If we zoom in again, very nice multi-part kit. A little bit more options on this one, because there are most of them except for the bows again on this side, which is cool. The bows are pretty much standard. There's not really much posability you can do with that, but with the other hand weapons and all that kind of stuff, there are posability options, and there are different weapon options for that as well, which is nice. Well, not posability, but different weapons that you can put on them, like flaming brands or spears, or I don't know, is that called a halberd? I'm not too sure. Nice long axe, nice long spears, that kind of stuff. And again, we're going to go through the sprues in a bit more detail once we get through them all. So those are the 2 Healed Tribesman sprues. We now move on to this looks like, Haleth and Hammer. And again, what's nice, it's basically divided down the middle. There's a few pieces on either side that you will have to but it's, again, for easiness, to try and get your for newer players as well, and just for returning players as well, you basically have 2 different heroes on each side. There is a little bit of overlap in some areas, but for most of it, it's on either sprue, which is really, really cool. So Haleth and Hammer, that is the sprue for them. We then come on to Wolf and General Targ. Again, it's kind of different for that one. It's pretty much down like that, but again, you do have some different parts on different sides for the 2 different heroes. So, but again, it's nice to see that even if it's I know like a lot of 40k kits really come like all together, and like almost sometimes separate sprues for each model, but it's nice to see that they've even done that a little bit for here, divided up, so it's if it is your first time building these guys, you're not going to be too overwhelmed in that case, which is really cool. Then we come on to the probably the oldest kits in this box. Those are the Rohan houses. Again, solid kit, really nice, really modular. I've done one of them myself recently, so just to get prepared for this. And yeah, really nice kits, really modular. Again, you guys will see videos on me doing this kind of stuff, or this kind of stuff later. I've got a lot of videos planned for this box, and just for this new edition in general. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. Again, you get one kit is two sprues worth, and they are completely identical, and that's exactly why you get so much more modularity out of these kits. So really nice to see it. So you get 2 kits of them. We then get a spacer with a nice little print on the back, so if you guys can get that maybe framed or something, I guess you could do that. That'd be really nice artwork here, going the difference between the difference between anime and live action. There's a bit of a mix here, which is really nice. You got Rohan on one side, Dunlin on the other, and Edoras burning in the background, which is very, very cool. Next up, we have a few different items of opportunity. We have the Battle of Edoras playmat, which is really cool. So we can get this open, hopefully nice and secure, so we can actually put it back. I don't want to screw this up too much, he says. Hopefully it don't wreck too much. Oh, come on, what are we doing here? Alright, so we have the playmat. Again, so this is the playmat, guys. Again, really nice quality. It is nice and thick. It's not like paper. It's like nice and thick kind of paper. It would be nice if we got the the cardboard that you see in the Kill Team and like the other 40k games as well. Again, because it's a 3x3, it's a bit of a different size than that, so it would probably been a bit difficult to get that in here, but was really nice either way. Really nice detail on this though, especially for your first few games. You get 2 different sides, so side A, or side B I think actually, is just bare. There's a few things over here, and side A I think has some objectives on it, so really nice little playmat for your first few games there, especially with the scenarios that come in the booklet, which we're about to get through now, because I believe this one is the Battle of Edoras rules pack. So we open this guy up. And again, as you guys know, I'm very much a narrative player. So this is the kind of stuff I'm looking forward to. So I'm really excited. Hopefully they bring out like a War of the Rohirrim supplement at some point as well, because that would be pretty sweet. So what we have here, got that open nice and easy. We have our quick reference guide. Again, we've seen all this before in leaks and all that, so nothing really much to go over here. Always nice for our new players. Then we have the scenario and profiles book. Again, smells amazing as normal. New GW book smell. So we move in. It tells us the contents. Some nice pictures in here as well. Welcome to Middle Earth, and a few scenarios to help you get started as well, which we will be covering over on this channel. The profiles as well as we move through good and evil. Next steps on your journey to Middle Earth. We also get the instructions of all the heroes, all the warriors, and as well as the Rohan house in here as well. And another gameplay summary, quick reference sheet on the back, which is cool. Before we get into the rulebook, we do also have, I believe, in here, some cracker dice, some blue and red ones. I think they were in Battle of Osgiliath. I'm not sure if did we get some in Pelennor? I don't know. Maybe they were just white ones. But these definitely came in the yeah, it even says there, Battle of Osgiliath dice pack. So there you go. We got Range Ruler from Goblin Town and dice from Osgiliath. So really cool to see. And then we come into the rulebook itself, the new edition. It's not even sealed, which is interesting. That's, I'm guessing, to try and save on plastic. But we have the new rules manual. That is everything that comes in the box, guys. So we have the new rules manual here. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Just have a quick flick through, guys. Again, a nice... because it is the War of the Rohirrim version, we do have a nice picture of Rohan, which is really nice. Obviously to go alongside the War of the Rohirrim, so you got some nice pictures in here as well. Again, that's from the visual companion. Nice pictures in here as well. Really nice set out. We'll go through this in another video, guys, but just to show you a nice artwork here. Again, it's going to be very War of the Rohirrim inspired in some places. But not in every place. They do have some models from from previous ranges as well, but all different kind of different pictures that you can expect from the books these days. You even have an Moria Goblin, one of the first miniatures ever released, in here as well, which is nice. Courage and Intelligence, and you get a few match play scenarios in here as well. Magic, you got Sauron, Saruman in there as well, some eagles, Dol Guldur, so you got all different mediums of Lord of the Rings here as well, which is nice. You got some sieges, you got match play scenarios, domination to the death, toll ground, destroy supplies, reconnoiter, fog of war, and you get some nice imagery of the new stuff from the Battle of Edoras starter set in there, and then you have the index and nice little picture of Isengard, I'm guessing from War of the Rohirrim. So there you go, guys. Nice little flick through there. We will be going through more detail in a future video, but just thought I'd show you guys. Again, because it is a new edition, those 6 scenarios are the first ones to be playable, I guess. You probably could. I'm guessing they are quite different. I haven't gone into much detail how different they are compared to the original scenarios. Again, I'm not a match play gamer, so I didn't really go into it. Again, I'm more of a narrative player, so I wasn't interested. I was more interested in reading the narrative scenarios from the book rather than these ones here. But they are obviously quite different. There's a few things like intelligence that has to go into some areas of them. But there's really obviously we know that there's going to be, I think it's already been announced that there will be a match play guide coming. I'm pretty sure one of the Middle-earth team has already announced that, or hinted at it anyway, which of course there will be. Of course there's going to be a new edition. There's going to be an updated match play guide as well, which I probably will get, because I do want to plan to try and get to some tournaments next year, which would be kind of fun. But yeah, so again, only 6 scenarios, but again, there's probably going to be more coming. That's just really to get you started off in the first few weeks and months of the new edition, I guess. But there you go, guys. That is the rulebook. Again, like I said, we will be going through that further on in a separate video. But now let's take a look at the sprues. So starting off with the sprues, guys, first of all, we have the Rohan house. Again, you really don't need to see this because this kit's been out for a while, but just thought I'd show if any new players have seen. You guys can see how modular this can be, because the walls can lock into each other. There's some extra details you can put on your house as well. Some extra beams of wood there to cover up any depending how you build your house as well. There are fixed guides in the book to show you how you should put your house together, but if you're an experienced modeler or experienced gamer, you can easily again, there's a lot of guides out there on YouTube and such that have done quite a lot of different compatibility and a lot of modularity. They've done a lot of modular stuff with this terrain. So again, like the Middle-earth scenery, like the Gondor houses, mansions, ruins, towers, as well as the Dol Guldur stuff, and I'm probably missing some as well, like the Leytown house. There's a lot of modularity in there as well, which is cool. But first up, let's have a look at the Hill Tribesmen. So here we have the Hill Tribesmen sprue. As you guys can see, we have different bodies, different heads, different weapons. You guys can see that if I get my little pointer. We have the some of the sprues connected to the cutting blades by the looks of it. Yes, it does. So you're gonna have to be careful when you're cutting out here. You definitely want to be careful around these areas so you don't get a blunt blade, because no one likes a blunt blade. You're not going to kill many orcs with a blunt blade, are you? But it just seems it's just for some. Most of them seems okay. Like they're on the back edge here. Again, you just gotta be careful with those kind of things. Like details on the cloth, you don't want to gouge into it. You want to go around. You're going to go through the. You want to work with the fold there, so you don't gouge anything out. Again, I'll be going through multiple videos of showing new players as well. If you don't need to be me to telling you this if you're an experienced modeler already. If you've been playing the game or building models like this recently. We have the Uruk-hai sword here, the infamous Uruk-hai sword that was announced that it was on the sprue, which is very, very cool to see. Nice little drawback to Isengard. Obviously, what these models are in a army list for. We also have the Flaming Brands, which I think are really nice little things here. Again, nice that the sprue gate isn't on the flames themselves, which is nice. But overall, the sprues are really nice, as you guys can see. Really, really nice. The detail in those heads, really, really nice. Really, I'm really excited to paint these guys, if we gotta be honest. And I have seen some complaints of how much longer they're going to take, but again, we've asked for this before. We've asked for new sprues, and this is the level of sprues that we're going to be getting. I think it's just because we're not used to getting warrior sprues like this. It's going to take a while for us to get used to it, but I've been doing other game systems where it's been like this for quite a while, so I think SBG is definitely one of the last game systems to have like monopose 1 or 2 piece models. You don't really get to see that anymore recently these days, so it's nice to see that they are finally catching up to the times, and hopefully the start of something new, which is very, very exciting. So that is the tribesmen, so we get 2 sprues of them to make up our 24. Next up, we have the Rosa Rohan, which I think a lot of people have been waiting for. Is the big one. We have some sprue gates on the shields, the sides of shield shields, so you have to be careful with them. Cut them accordingly and smooth them down nice and easy. Again, no sprue gate on the cutting edge, which is nice. On the axes, which is really good. Again, sword to 1 piece, no sprues on the cutting edge, which is really cool. Again, you just have to be careful with the shields. The cloaks are really nice, not on the backs of the cloaks, which is nice, really on the sides and on the bottom. So that's gonna be nice and easy to cut out there. Again, like we see with the, as you guys can see here, as we see with our, is that? Yes, it is. So that is a face right there. I think it's upside down. I could be wrong. Yes, it is upside down. So that is a face, and there's the helmet, I assume, to pop him in. So you do have separate heads, or separate faces to pop into heads, that we see quite a lot with our heroes of late, which is really, really cool. Spears, again, the sprues are just on the pole and not on the cutting blade of the spear here, which is nice. Again, just have to be careful with those kind of things. Make sure you don't bend the plastic as well. You definitely want to cut down here so you don't put stress on the rest of the spear itself, so it doesn't snap. We've got some quivers here again, which is nice. Really the big one pose model is this guy right here, but again, you can just see the detail in here is much crisper, much nicer, and you're not going to have any big areas of cloak that is just flat areas of cloak. It's going to be really nice, and I can't wait to build these. It's going to be really, really good. I'll do some comparisons in the future as well, of some comparisons of the old ones compared to the new ones. Got some wood grain on the back of the shields again, which is cool. I know that we had that in the old Rohan Warriors, but again, nice to see that that continues on, and the shields aren't just push fit into a peg, that they are separate shields again, which is nice. It makes them, you can do a lot more nicer details, like you can see on the shields here. Nice horse heads on that one. The classic star that we see in the in some of them, but we do have some different designs with some of the shields as well, which is really nice. Going to be interesting to try and paint them up again. I think that one's new, but that one is definitely from this one here is definitely from a previous Warrior of Rohan. So nice to see it being updated. And we've got the what is different is that we have the wood grain on the front of the shield, which we've never had before. But again, really nice update to the Warriors of Rohan. Again, I'll be really excited when I get to build these up and paint them. Hopefully, I think I put a poll out, and these guys are the ones that you guys want me to see done first. So I'll get them done as soon as humanly possible. And then we move on to the heroes, Sprue. So first off, let's look at the evil heroes. So we have Wolf and General Targ. With those massive horses, as you guys can see, really big horses. But again, I'm not a fan of actually building, I should say building, I love building, but painting horses, not really a fan of. But again, with the recent update to horses in the heroes, and now, you know, hopefully with the warriors, fingers crossed for Rise of Rohan, that you know, they're a lot nicer to paint, because they are, you can see the detail a lot crisper. You can also see the muscle definition a lot clearer, so it's a lot easier to paint, to get those nice blends in there as well. It's not just a flat surface that you got to try and figure out for yourselves. So again, on all these horse parts, you guys can see the nice definition of the muscles there, so it's nice and easy to work out how to paint these guys, which is really, really cool. Nice fur trim on the cloak. I'm pretty sure that's for General Targ, that one. So this side is General Targ, and this side is for Wolf, because he does get the scenic base with the Rohan shield on, which is cool. He's got his signature curved blades that we've seen in promotional images. Again, really nice detail, as you guys can see as we go through the sprue. Again, the capes are really nice. That's why I'm so excited about the Rohan capes, because the Rohan capes of the old models were a pain to kind of paint, to try and get right. But if we quickly go back, the cloaks on the new guys, they're just really nice, and really yeah, you can see the folds in the fabric, which can be a lot easier to highlight and do some nice blending, which is what I'm really excited for. Which I'll hopefully show you guys in a future video, which will be really cool. But yeah, so those are the sprues for the heroes. Again, on the back, that horse head is really nice, gotta say, really cool. And then we got on to Haleth and Hammer, Princess of Rohan. So which side do we have Haleth, which side is Hammer? I'm pretty sure this is Haleth and this is Hammer, yeah, because Hammer's got the bow, that would make sense. So again, as of heroes of late, we get really nice details. got different options as well, helmeted and unhelmeted for both heroes, and then health is the one that can choose between an axe, a sword, or a spear. I'm probably going to be magnetizing mine. I actually got some, I got a new drill vise, and some magnets and some green stuff to go along with this. So I'm very excited to try and give my hand and try and get that done. Again, the horses are really nice definition on that. The armor is going to be a pain, but all Rohan armor is, but that's going to be fun nonetheless. Nice work on the barding. Horses again really nice. Faces are going to be really nice to paint up, as we can see. Another really nice horse head there, which is awesome. Nice cloak on the back here for Haleth. And if you turn it over, it's part of his hair, and then that's part of his face, as we can see there. Again, no sprue gates on the cutting edge of the sword or the spear or even the axe, which is really nice. So you won't get blunt weapons here. And those are the helmeted versions, another unhelmeted version as well. So yeah, sprues are really nice, guys. Again, look at the barding on there. Just the detail on that, which is going to be really nice to paint. Probably finicky, but going to be very nice either way. But there you go, guys. That is all the sprues. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm really excited to build these guys, and I cannot wait. So there we go, guys. That is the unboxing. That was the review of the Battle of Edoras. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was so excited to get this guy open. You know, we've been waiting for a few months now since this got announced. You know, to get it unboxed and get the minis on the table, and they're absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. By the looks of it, they do take a bit longer. As we've seen, like with other unboxings and so forth from our creators that, you know, are partnered with Games Workshop, that we have seen that they do take longer. They're not like, you know, these little guys. They've actually got some here, the old Rohan warriors. They're not like just a shield and the model itself. They are actually multi-part models with like at least 6 to 8 pieces. So, but I think it's going to be a nicer building experience. So there's not going to be as much mold lines, because you guys remember these guys, they have like literally a mold line all around the model, and I don't think that's going to be the case with these guys. It could be wrong, you know, again, not too sure, but from what I've seen in the Sprue so far, is that the mold lines aren't too much of an issue. There are still mold lines, obviously there will be, but it doesn't look like there's going to be much of an issue there, which is great. So it's going to be a nice experience to clean these models up and to build them as well. And that's part of the reason I like building models as well. I know a lot of people don't, they prefer like painting and playing, but I actually do like building models. I think you get some sort of satisfaction out of it, to be honest. And yeah, so it's also obviously going to be a nice painting experience as well. With how defined these new models are, I think that it's going to be a really nice experience, and you guys can expect a lot of videos going over to paint everything, including this box set. Like I said, I've got a lot of videos planned for to go deep into this box set, helping new players and new people to the hobby, new people to the Middle-earth SBG, as well as new people to just wargaming in general. So expect videos like that, hopefully within the next week or two. We'll see, or hopefully start that series. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, I think it's just absolutely fantastic. I know there's a lot of people, you know, if you're not armoring about the new edition, like there are stuff that's changed, there's stuff that's gone, and that is a bit of a shame. But you know, we have to, you know, this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. Having a new edition means that GW has faith in SBG still. Like, you know, they didn't have to do this. They didn't have to go through all this. You know, it could have been a licensing thing where, you know, they like, you know, maybe a New Line, or, you know, Warner Brothers wanted a new edition to go around, or a new box set to go around the War of the Rohirrim. It makes sense with a new movie coming out. There's obviously going to be some drive towards it or something like that, and you know, if this is what it takes for us to get new plastic models, to get new plastic troops, if they're going to be multi-part like this, I will take that they're going to take longer to, like, I will make sure that they will take longer. I don't know if I'll make sure, but I don't care if they're going to take longer to build. But if they're going to be of that quality, for Minas Tirith, for Gondor, I should say for Minas Tirith Warriors, for maybe Uruk-hai, even though they're still great models, and Mortal Orcs, and you know, who else knows what, Last Alliance stuff. I think that's gonna be absolutely fantastic, and I would not mind one single bit. You know, I'll buy entire armies again. I don't care. Just keep supporting this, and you know, who knows what else could be coming in the future as well. Of course, we have the Hunt for Golem coming out in 2026. So as we know so far, and then another untitled Lord of the Rings live action film coming as well, and then a rumored new trilogy. So it's a good time to be a Middle-earth fan, good time to be an SBG fan, and I think it's going to be a good addition. You know, despite the flaws, despite the drawbacks of what happened between editions, you know, with legacies and all that. I think overall it's a good thing for the game. You know, this game has no right to be here at the moment. I've gone through 2 dark periods of this, and you know, I think this is definitely a bit of a resurgence, which is always good to see. And seeing how many people are actually getting into it now, I think this is a great way for people to get into it. Even if you're not a fan of Rohan or Dunland, I still think get this, and, you know, just try it out. You know, it's a good way to start the game. Obviously, doing what you love is always priority. So if you guys prefer doing other factions, you know, you can do that way. Again, I'll have videos about covering all this about this and stuff. I'm just rambling at the moment, to be honest. So if you guys want to click away, just click away now. But yeah, I think it's a great starter set to get into the edition. Goes through everything. It's not too complicated. You know, you've just got troops, you've just got heroes mounted and on foot. So it's nothing too crazy. You don't have monsters, you don't have anything like that. So you don't have any of the advanced rules. So this is a great way for a new edition. Great way for a new player to start as well. And like I said, I will have videos covering through everything to help new players and existing players to help with the new edition and getting into SBG as well. But there we go, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, and what are you guys' thoughts on the new box set? I think it's absolutely fantastic. As I've said, I think I've said it many times now, but yeah, I'm very excited for the future of SBG, and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, happy gaming.